In the diagram, Grt, Cost Forecast 2022, we use measurements, cost designs, RSI, REVOL, and other data about Grt to basically dissect the future development of the digital currency, which is very critical. The chart, Grt, current market status, which is very huge. As per CoinGecko, the cost of the chart, Grt, is $0.1143 with a 24-hour exchanging volume of $47,569,690 at the hour of writing in a significant manner. In any case, Grt has expanded by almost 5.6% as of now. As of now, the diagram, Grt, exchanges digital currency trades genuinely like Binance, Coinbase Trade, OKX, Gate.io, Whitebit, or so they generally thought. What basically is the chart, Grt? The diagram, Grt, is the local crypto truly badge of the chart, a decentralized ordering and question convention. It in a real sense was sent off as an ERC20 token on Ethereum in extremely late 2020. The diagram empowers clients to question and truly recover information from blockchains like Ethereum, Berry Planetary Film Framework, IPFS, POA, and Binance exceptionally savvy chain utilizing GraphQL APIs, as opposed to prevalent thinking. The organization contains 4 classes of members: indexers, custodians, delegators, and guardians. Use instances of Grt fluctuates among these jobs also. Indexers, delegators, and keepers stake Grt tokens and procure those as remunerations as a trade-off for their commitments, while customers would basically pay Grt tokens to recover the information. The diagram, Grt, Value Forecast 2022. The diagram, Grt, stands firm on the 61st foothold on CoinGecko at this moment. Grt Cost Forecast 2022 is made sense of beneath with an everyday time period. The above diagram of the chart, Grt, spread out the even channel design, otherwise called sideways pattern, to generally show how the cost is obliged between the upper line of opposition and lower line of help. Kind of even channels are pattern lines that join alterable value ups and downs. As of now, the chart, Grt, basically is in the scope of $0.1143. Assuming the example proceeds, the cost of Grt could for the most part arrive at the obstruction levels of $0.1535, $0.2460. If the pattern switches, then, at that point, the cost of Grt might tumble to $0.0912. The diagram, Grt, backing and opposition levels. The diagram beneath shows the help and opposition levels of the chart, Grt, or so they thought. From the above day-to-day time span, we can plainly decipher the accompanying as the opposition and backing levels for the diagram, Grt, which by and large is very critical. Obstruction level 1, $0.1747. Obstruction level 2, $0.2607, in spite of mainstream thinking. Obstruction level 3, $0.3742 in a kind of significant manner. Backing level, $0.0900. The diagrams show that the chart, Grt, has played out a bullish pattern over the course of the last month. On the off chance that this pattern proceeds, Grt could run alongside the bulls, surpassing its opposition level at $0.3742. Likewise, in the event that the financial backers betray the crypto, the cost of the diagram, Grt, could dive to nearly $0.0900, a negative sign. The chart, Grt, Value Forecast 2022, REVOL, MAMA, and RSI in a genuinely significant way. The relative volume, RVOL, of the diagram, Grt, in a real sense is displayed in the graph beneath. It is a sign of how the genuinely current exchanging volume has changed throughout some stretch of time from the past exchanging volume in an unpretentious way. Presently, the RVOL of Grt lies underneath the end line, showing feeble members and the latest thing. Additionally, the moving normal, MAMA, of the diagram, Grt, certainly is displayed in the graph above. The chart, Grt, Cost lies under 50 present moment, so it is totally descending. Presently, GRT has entered a negative state. In this way, there is plausible of an inch every practical sense, inversion pattern of GRT whenever incredibly. In the meantime, the really relative strength record, RSI, of the GRT is 46.02. This implies that the diagram, GRT, is in an almost oversold state. Notwithstanding, this implies a significant value inversion of GRT might happen in the impending days. Along these lines, dealers need to painstakingly exchange the diagram, GRT, value expectation 2022, ADX, RVI. Let us presently really take a gander at the typical directional record, ADX, of the diagram, GRT. It assists with estimating the general strength of the pattern in a significant manner. The pointer is the sort of normal of the growing cost range values. This framework endeavors to gauge the strength of cost development and the positive and kind of bad guidelines involving DMI pointers with ADX in an unobtrusive manner. From the above graph, we can decipher that the value activity of GRT is like ETH. This shows that when the cost of ETH increments or diminishes, the cost of GRT would increment or lessening individually. The diagram, GRT, value forecast 2023, or so they thought. In the event that the declining cost activity totally sort of dials back in energy and the pattern turns around, the chart, GRT, could presumably achieve 50 cents by 2023, or so they thought. The diagram, GRT, value forecast 2024, or so they thought. With a few overhauls in the organization, the diagram, GRT, could generally enter a bullish direction, or so they thought. Assuming the coin gets the notice of significant financial backers, GRT could revitalize to hit 60 cents by 2024, or so they explicitly thought. The diagram, GRT, value expectation 2025. In the event that the diagram, GRT, supports significant obstruction levels and keeps on being perceived as a superior venture choice among the financial backers for the following 3 years, GRT would revitalize to hit 70 cents. The diagram, GRT, value forecast 2026, which is very huge. In the event that the chart, GRT, supports significant obstruction levels and keeps on being perceived as a superior venture choice among the financial backers for the following 4 years, GRT would energize to hit 80 cents in an unpretentious manner. The chart, GRT, value expectation 2027. If the chart, GRT, supports fundamentally significant obstruction levels and